Yeah, good morning, all of you children.
Good morning, sir.
Yesterday, we have discussed how to construct a pair of tangents in the two situations. One is from national point of a circle, and another one is with the concentric circles. We have drawn a tangents for one circle from a point which is lying on another concentric circle. Like two models we did, isn't it? But whatever the same process is common only. From external point, how to draw a tangent means we can join the center and that point, and we have to draw the perpendicular bijector for that, and then we have to draw one more circle which intersects the previous circle at two distant points, and we can join that. That is the way we, okay. But the situations are different, that's all. Are you clear? In the same way, now today also let us see one more example, one more model. What is that? And that this is exercise question only, third one. Here I am reading the question. Draw a circle of radius 3 centimeters. Take 2 points P and Q on one of its extended diameter, each at a distance of 3 centimeters from the center. 7 centimeters from the center. Draw tangents to the circle from these 2 points P and Q. Have you understood the question? He asked to draw one circle. Are you clear? And then he asked to extend the diameter, one of the diameter. Because in a circle so many diameters are there, now one diameter he asked to extend. On that extended diameter, on either side of center, which is 7 centimeters away, he asked to mark the 2 points P and Q. And then he asked to draw the tangents. For suppose how it is, let us take this is the rough sketch. First he asked to draw one circle like this with radius 3 centimeters. Okay? Mark the point, this is O. This how much this radius is 3 centimeters. Then what he has to do? He has to extend the diameter. Any one of the diameter he has to extend. That means you can extend the diameter. Take the scale like this, you can extend like this. Are you clear? Okay. And then he asked to mark 2 points P and Q which are 7 centimeters away from the center. From here 7 centimeters. By using the scale you can measure it and draw, mark the point P. And here Q. From this P and Q you asked to draw two tangents. But directly we can't. Can you able to draw the tangents directly? Directly we can't able to draw the tangents. Isn't it? So how we can, the same process. How it is? For suppose, draw one circle of radius 3 centimeters. Let us 3 centimeters. Okay, sorry, this is somewhat big. This is the point. This is the circle, okay? No problem, whatever it is. As it is a free hand, the circle it may comes like this. Okay? And now, what I did here? I have extended the diameter now. Extend the diameter like this. Are you clear? And mark the point which is 7 centimeters away from O. This is 3 and one more 4. Here it is P. And here it is Q. And now from this P we have to draw the tangents now. How we will get it? Perpendicular bijector. For what we are going to draw the perpendicular bijector? For which? OP. For which line segment you are drawing the perpendicular bijector? For OP you have to draw. That means, do you know how to draw? From here take more than half radius, draw the arcs like this. Again, bus. Okay? This is M. From M and P as a radius, draw one circle. Like this it will come. Now, this you can name as A and this you can name as B. Join PA PV. Two tangents we got it. The same process for this also. Take more than half. Bus from here. Now let us take this is N. With N as a center, O as a NO as a radius, draw one circle like this. Again, where it is touching here, this is, and this is. This is, let us take A dash, and this is B dash. Now join QA dash, QB dash. These are the two pair of tangents which are drawn both the points from P and Q. Have you got it? Have you got it or not? So what are the steps? What is the first step? Draw a circle of radius 3 centimeters. Next one. Mark the 2 points P and Q on extended diameter which are 7 centimeters away from the center. That is the second point. Mark the 2 points P and Q on extended diameter which are 7 centimeters away from O. Are you clear? And next what we will do? Draw perpendicular bisector for OP, okay, and which intersects at M, and draw circle with radius OM or BM which touches the previous circle at somewhere two distant points A and B. Join PA, PB. The same process here also. Are you clear? Will you be able to do or not? Come on, do it fast. You are doing or not? I hope it is completed. Okay. If anyone is not writing step conversation, later we have to write it. Are you clear? Let us go for discuss one more thing. See, before that, we have to recap one of the important theorem which we have learned in our circles chapter. For suppose this is a circle. From this external point we have drawn two tangents. Okay, this is the radius. Are you clear? Here it is 60 degrees. Can anybody know how much this angle is? 100. Very good, 120. Manohar is telling it was correct. Manohar, what is Sudhir Naik? Sorry. 120 degrees. How it is 120 degrees? We proved these two angles are always supplementary. These two angles are always supplementary. Very simple also. This angle is how much, man? 180 na? Sorry, 90 na? This angle is 90 na? OAPB is a quadrilateral or not? In a quadrilateral, all the angles should be equal. Equal at sum of all the angles should be 360. Evada equal cheppettanu daridrudu. A supply bole maine antu oh sorry, that is video is doing. Look at here. We're equal and when you said equal, I also said equal. What is equal? It is not a square or rectangle. It is a quadrilateral, that's it. In a quadrilateral, sum of all the angles should be 360. Okay? Sum of all the angles should be 360. Obviously, this and this 180 over. Then obviously, what is the sum of these two? 180. 180 means if it is 60 means it is how much? 120. This is the point is very useful while we are going to do one more construction now. In that construction, this theorem or this property we are going to use. Are you clear? See, here I am reading the question. Everybody you have to write the question afterwards in your CWs. Now, anyhow, these are the sums from textbook only, na? Are you clear? What happened, Chandrika? It seems you are so happy. Reddy is playing any jokes or what? Now look at here. Fourth one. Draw a pair of tangents to a circle of radius 5 centimeters, which are inclined to each other at an angle of 60 degrees. Obviously 60 only. This also. Which are inclined at an angle of 60 degrees. Inclined at an angle of. That means these are the two tangents. Na? Okay? Where these two tangents are drawn from this point. Na? This angle is inclined by these two tangents. Are you clear? So this is 60 is given. And then you have to draw pair of tangents. How? Distance is not given. Radius of this radius. Circle it is given, man. This is the circle of radius 5 centimeters. Okay. So we have to draw the tangents. So will you draw directly like this? Then how? Whether it is 60 or not, we don't know now. Then how? At least one external point is given. We know center and this one we can join and all the things we know. That point distance is also not given. Only the thing is given here. What it is given? Radius is given. It is essential. We should draw. Without radius, we can't draw the circle. That is helpful for drawing circle only. So, what is another information is given? Those two tangents are making an angle of 60 degrees. Here, this angle 60 degrees. That's all. So, okay, 60 degrees is given. For suppose if you want to draw a 60 degrees angular ray, where you will keep protractor in middle point? But suppose one baseline if you know, then we can keep the protractor here and mark the 60 degrees, then like this we can draw. But here we don't know what is the baseline. So that this is essential for us, this is helpful for us. This 120 degrees is very good. 120 degrees is useful for us. So what you will do? Very simple. Look at here. First, draw a circle of radius 5 centimeters. Draw a circle of radius 5 centimeters. Like this you can draw. This is one. Are you clear? Is it clear or not?
Yes.
So what is the radius I have taken here? 5 centimeters. Okay. Mark the O. And now, anyway, you can draw one radius. Your wish. Either here or here or here. But don't go for drawing like this, then the construction will become a little bit difficult. So, one radius you can draw like this. A. Are you clear? So, here, see, OA radius, na? This OA radius and OB radius, how much angle is there between these two? 120. As per the question, 120 degrees, we know, na? Because already it is 60. If it is 60 means it should be 120 or not? Yes. Now, keep the protractor here. Do you know how to angle? how to draw an angle of 120 degrees? So, anyone has a protractor, give it the protractor once. Just I will show. It is a protractor. It is a protractor only, na? Yes. So, one thing you have to do. Here this baseline will be there. Here this baseline. This baseline should be on radius. It should be coincident. And this middle point like this you can keep. Okay? And now this is extend like this, na? So you can measure like this. 0, 10, 20 something. Where it is 120? Somewhere it is 120. It is. Okay? And now so on the board it seems very less. Now 120, na? So what you will do, take the scale and you can join this and extend up to where the circle touches. This is B. Are you clear? Are you clear? And then this is how much we got it? 120 degrees. Here we have to draw one tangent. Here we have to draw one tangent means what is the angle between the tangent and the radius? 90 degrees. So from here you can draw one 90 degrees angular ray. Do you know how to draw 90 degrees angle? Very simple. Again keep the protractor on B exactly here. Where is 90? Somewhere like this point. Are you clear? And then take the scale and keep and join like this. Extend like. Here also 90 degrees angular ray I have to draw. 90 degrees angular ray, when you draw the 90 degrees angular ray, of course by using protractor you have to draw. Don't draw by like this freehand. Are you clear? And somewhere it will touches the previous ray and this is point P. Now you can measure it. Here definitely you will get 60 degrees. If you will get 60 degrees, then only your current construction is right, otherwise wrong. Are you clear? And also you have to measure it. PB and PA should be same length. Are you clear? Are you clear or not?
Yes.
So first what I did here, I have first draw a circle of radius 5 centimeters. And I mark a point on the circle A and join OA, that is radius. Are you clear? Draw another angular ray OX, something like that, such that angle AOX equals to 120 degrees, which intersects the circle at one point named as B. Are you clear? Now draw an angular ray A, somewhat name you can give, no problem. This is Y you can give. Draw an angular ray AY such that OAY equals to 90 degrees. And another draw an angular ray BZ such that OBZ equals to 90 degrees. These two rays intersect at one point named as P. Now PB and PA are our required tangents. Are you clear? Verification how much? Once you measure it, BPA how much you got it. If you got a 60 degrees, then your construction is right. Otherwise wrong. Will you able to do or not? Yes. Steps also, please rewind that video once or twice and then you can write it. Are you clear? Come on, do it first all of you. Here only the thing is, if you are very perfect in drawing an angular rays with the given measures, your construction should be correct. If it is going to be wrong, then completely wrong. That's all. Understood? Come on. Furtherly, still some more difficult constructions. Two more. Starting construction, how much easy? Now how little difficult? Don't forget keeping heading main sketch. Rough sketch. Take it, sir.